Have you ever looked at your bank balance and wondered why? No matter how hard you hustle, you seem stuck at the same income level year after year? What if I told you there are 10 hidden reasons almost no one talks about, and one of them might be the exact thing holding you back right now? In this video, I'm going to tell you psychological insights that can instantly reframe your entire approach to money. Stick around, because the last reason comes with a mindset shift that could double your income within months. If you're hungry for success and eager to learn, hit that subscribe button. We're here to share the secrets and strategies to accelerate your journey. Let's dive in. Number 1. The comparison currency. You scroll Instagram seeing your peers' six-figure promotion in a city you've never been to, and suddenly you feel behind. But did you know behavioral economists call this social reference inflation? When your mental benchmark for success keeps shifting upward, your real growth feels invisible. Most people chase promotions because they think everyone else is ahead, but they don't check the cost: higher rent, longer commute, more taxes. Instead, anchor your financial targets to absolute progress, like net worth growth or passive income streams. Question to ponder: if no one ever posted their income on social media, would you feel behind? Chances are your frustration evaporates. Track your own dollar growth, not others. Shift your reference point inward. That shift alone can spark real, measurable income momentum. Number 2. The invisible cultural script. Robert Kiyosaki once said, "The richest people in the world build networks. Everyone else is trained to look for work." If that quote doesn't shake your thinking, you're still plugged into the old matrix. Instead of being told, "Go to college and get a job," what if you asked, "What skills are the market rewarding right now?" Because today, the market values creators, problem solvers, and personal brand builders. People are unknowingly following an outdated script passed down by society: study hard, get a stable job, buy a house, and retire at 65. Sounds safe, right? But here's the truth. This blueprint was built for the industrial age, not the digital, fast-paced, high-income world we live in today. That invisible cultural script silently tells millions of people to settle for average, never question the system, and fear taking financial risks. It conditions you to trade time for money instead of building assets that generate passive income. And the result? You're stuck earning $55,000 a year for decades while inflation silently eats away your purchasing power. Your lifestyle stagnates while others leap forward because they've ditched the old script and written a new one. Hold that thought, because reason 3 flips how you view money entirely. Number 3. Money as measurement, not meaning. You think income is a number, but most people subconsciously use it to measure worth. I'm worth more because I earn more. Yet psychology shows this backfires. Once income becomes identity, any setback triggers anxiety, halting further risk-taking. 68% of professionals in mid-income levels said a pay raise felt good, but a small drop made them financially paralyzed for months. That emotional volatility keeps them stuck. Instead of tying self-esteem to income figures, tie it to skills or values. I learn, I deliver, I help. Income becomes a byproduct. Check yourself. When you get a raise, do you feel proud or relieved? When your numbers dip for a quarter, do you panic or pivot? Decouple self-worth from income. Anchor your value in skills and impact. That frees you to experiment and grow richer faster. But don't go anywhere. The next point has a paradox so weird that it's counterintuitively freeing. Number 4. The productivity paradox. Millions of people hustle hard every day, answering emails, attending meetings, chasing deadlines, thinking they're being productive. But here's the paradox. Working more hours doesn't mean earning more dollars. You can be 100% booked and still 100% broke. In fact, according to a study, over 44% of full-time workers in the feel burned out, and yet the median income remains stuck around $59,000 per year. People confuse activity with progress. They obsess over to-do lists but never ask if those tasks are actually building income-generating assets, improving high-income skills, or increasing their market value. That's the trap, the productivity paradox. You're climbing a ladder fast, but it's leaning on the wrong wall. The powerful shift happens when you stop being a task machine and become a value creator. Replace the question, "How can I get more done today?" with, "What can I build or learn today that pays me for years?" Productivity that doesn't build leverage is just a fast track to burnout. Being busy makes you feel important, but being effective makes you wealthy. One gives you ego, the other gives you equity. Number 5. The opportunity window. You never see. Around age 25 to 35, you often get your first real shot: career momentum, savings cushion, energy. But if you treat that window like just another year, it closes. A study showed people who used that phase to invest or side hustle were twice as likely to hit six figures by 40. Most people see those years as just paying bills or getting settled. Instead, treat them like a launch pad. Experiment with investments: stocks, small rental properties, digital businesses. Even $200 per month saved or invested compounds rapidly over a decade. Imagine you invested $200 monthly at 7% return for 10 years. You'd have about $34,000 if you started 5 years earlier, so 15 years. You'd have about $45,000. That difference comes only from using the window early. Ask this: is this year my growth phase or a replay of last year? Make it a launch pad, not a repeating cycle. Don't just survive your rich window years, activate them. Use that energy, time, and cushion intentionally to build exponential growth. Next reason reveals why success habits can actually cap your income unless you evolve them. Number 6. Habit gridlock. You've read dozens of bestsellers, think Atomic Habits, The 5 a.m. Club. You built routines, but habits that worked in level 1 income don't scale to level 2. You need new systems. Behavioral science calls this habit gridlock, when your old positive habits harden into inflexible routines that no longer serve advanced goals. For example, waking at 5 a.m. to do grunt tasks rather than creative strategy. Most people stick with what worked. They say, "But I'm consistent," even if it's consistency in low-value work. Instead, audit your habits every 12 months. Upgrade. Trade reactive busy work for strategic creation. Upgrade reading from mainstream self-help to deep finance or mindset studies. Replace reactive social media check-ins with focused publishing or networking. Refresh your routines like software updates. Evolve your systems deliberately, or else your habits will freeze you in place. One hidden decision-making flaw that's quietly keeping most people stuck, even when they're taking action: the adventure anchor. Taking action doesn't mean growth. It's the type of action. Many people latch on to one safe adventure: writing a LinkedIn post every day, teaching yoga, selling low-margin crafts, and they never pivot. Behavioral economists call it the adventure anchor, a comfort zone disguised as progress. Micro-entrepreneurs found 70% stayed in businesses with profit margins under 10% because they feared pivoting even when better opportunities existed. They confuse comfort with stability. Instead of clinging to what's familiar, run quarterly experiments. Pick one high-impact opportunity: high-ticket freelancing, digital products, consulting, investment portfolio. Run a 3-month sprint. If ROI isn't there, pivot again. Don't confuse motion with momentum. Smart pivoting beats comfortable repetition. You might uncover an income stream that blows past your current level. Number 8. The feedback blind spot. Most of us surround ourselves with friends and colleagues at the same income bracket. That creates a feedback blind spot. You're echo-chambered. Your strategies, complaints, and ideas just bounce around. Without outside reference, you don't know how much better or worse you're doing. People with mentors outside their peer group earned, on average, 30% more over 5 years. Yet most people keep internal circles too narrow. To break free, seek out mentors or peer groups at least one level above your current income. If you earn $50K, find someone doing $80K to $120K. Ask them what one decision you'd make differently at your level. Ask yourself, who in my circle makes more than I do, and would they give me honest feedback on my plan? If that thought feels intimidating, welcome to the blind spot. Expand your circle upward. Honest feedback from those above you reveals hidden ceilings you may not see otherwise. Picture this: 6 months from now, you're making 20–50% more because you now speak, act, and track like someone who deserves higher income. You're comfortable experimenting with smarter streams. Your network is broader and bolder. You're saying no to old norms and yes to your own evolved script. And best of all, you feel calm. You're no longer chasing validation. You're building from purpose, skill, and clarity. Income isn't your identity, it's your impact. I believe knowledge is the foundation of success. If this video helped you, like it, share it with someone who could benefit, and subscribe for more insights. If you want to know 8 smart ways to get rich with a salary, watch this video. I'll see you there.